I'm gonna try this Madden shit out. See if I can find the link to the stream real quick.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like Big Pitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Washington Commanders and the Detroit Lions. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. Well, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here, because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Cousins. Open man is Palmer. And he appears to be about 2 feet short of 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
Running with Elliott. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time
I see you, boy. I see you, man. I just fucked up there on my 4th down play, but I'm in here, man.
Team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
Boy, 5 in the stream. What's up, man? Y'all welcome to the stream. I just blew my 4th down. Stopped them on the opening drive. Blew my little 4th and inches, man.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray.
Give me that. Oh, come on. Why is he just standing there? It put me on the safety and not the fucking corner. It's supposed to be a user pick.
16 and a first. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now a give, running left is Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now some movement before the snap. And the referee for the first time.
Shit lagging with everybody coming in and I was at the stream.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream, man.
Now Murray off play action. Nowhere to
Give me
go.
that.
He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins.
Oh, come on, boy. Hit your hand.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys.
I gotta move this ball.
Coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Oh, pass interference. Come on. How he can't turn the corner?
Because they needed to come to the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Can't do nothing with the fumble, man.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14.
Oh, we gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up. Defensive game.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now here's another carry for Harris.
Oh, come on. Get this man.
To the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the ground.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for 1st.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Come on. From the gun, Murray. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now the 4th-round pick from A&M. This is Isaiah Spiller. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Oh, no. No, this boy be cutting them flats.
Before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They bring a receiver in motion right. Harris running straight ahead. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd and 9, Murray setting up the screen. Harris. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So that kick is the first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside.
Oh, come on. The play don't even develop.
Throwing on 3rd down there.
I gotta get something wrong. What's going on?
First half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
That's mine. Oh, come on. Go for the ball. Come on, go for the ball. Why ain't my dude jumping for that dude?
Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery.
Oh, he hit me. No, what kind of fucking game is this, bro? God damn. Well, this game crazy as fuck.
Points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
Man, fuck, man.
To keep them from scoring.
This shit crazy.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Murray.
You ain't bro, what the fuck is going on? Ain't no fucking way, but why is they not jumping for the ball? You getting these bogus ass throws, but the same throw over and over.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Murray. He's got it.
This shit. Didn't have before.
Touchdown on the season, and the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Folk connects on the
shit crazy. That's Madden for you.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
Oh my God.
Chase, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Where the fuck did I throw that shit off my back foot?
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. That's really the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Najee Harris as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
It's all good. This is the same score it was last game. Still got the door. I ain't even see that. I ain't even tripping, bro. This is the same exact score it was at halftime last game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Couple bad plays, man.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly
get off my dick. Boy, that's why you got down 0 for 3 already.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll also wind up being the final play of this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington.
Yeah, man. Hey, he hit me as I was throwing the ball last time, and then I threw that hole off my back foot. But it's cool, like I said, shit. This was the score last game. Still got to do it. You trash, TG.
It'll be Lions football to start
Dirt
the
bag.
second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11 yards there and a first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens.
Bruh, ain't no fucking way.
It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Look how fast this nigga is.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commander's
God
touchdown.
damn.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
Shut up, nigga. Look at your game. 31-7. Play your game, nigga.
All game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet. And they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Andrew Booth picks it off. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
So the yellow
Bro, that having your safety shit at linebacker is fucking retarded. That nigga faster than everybody on the field. I need to figure out how to do them substitutions, bro. I don't play Madden like that, so I'm gonna learn this shit. That's the only advantage I can see he got right now, bro. I can't throw across the middle at all. And he keep tearing his fucking edges up. My free safety.
This is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Murray now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
This shit over.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders have opened the lead up to 30. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Commanders 31, Lions nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Meanwhile,
Bro,
Cousins
what the
taken
fuck
in
I was
by
gonna say?
Chase. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000, and Troy Aikman, he was about winning, because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To the air again, it's Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun now for Murray. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown.
But I don't understand why they just be slowing my fucking defenders down like that. They be running to the ball slow as fuck.
And a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right. And now here is another interception. Andrew Booth picks it off. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. They hand this off to Harris. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, I gotta learn how to put my safeties in and linebacker.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4.
And them fucking lanes that look open when the safety or linebacker ain't open. This shit crazy.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. 1st down, Murray. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Bro, look at his game, bro.
Get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Cousins. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down. Cousins again. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Oh, fuck.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch.
Real niggas have bad games, man.
They have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the give, this is Harris. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
1st down, Washington.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. They run with Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Harris going to get it again on second down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. They shakes him off. Eluding the pressure right.
Bro, look at this game, bro. Like, what the fuck? That shit fucking fake. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want. Hey, I brought y'all niggas to my page. Y'all watching my stream. I never did claim to be good at Madden. But I'm 1-1, so shit. It is what it is. I need to figure out how to put my safeties at linebacker. If this nigga claiming he's 65 and 10 or whatever shit, hey, he better beat me like this.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's
especially coming from a nigga that don't play Madden. You can go through my whole YouTube profile. You don't see Madden on here not but once.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter and a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
GG, bro. GG.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
I ain't gonna quit for what? This is just a fucking game. If anything, I'm trying to get y'all niggas to come watch the stream, sub to the channel, fuck with it. I'm gonna be back, shit, I'm 1-1.
Exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.